My name is Carlie Weinreb, and I'm 10 years old. I like to do math. A tan is 1/2, so it has to be anything with a 2 in it. I just passed grade 9 math, and I can do grade 10 and 11 math. When I was 18 months, I was counting stairs, and then when I was 2, I was doing multiplication and stuff, divide by sign. When I was 6, I started to do tax, and I lectured Schulich.
Now I'm going to be explaining tax.
When I was 8, I was teaching universities. Today I'm going to be teaching you how the income tax system works. Now I'm 10 and I am doing grade 10 and 11 math. Arc cotangent of 2, so that is what financial literacy is basically how to be smart with your money.
What are the 2 things we should be teaching as soon as kids start stumbling around, other than walking? Language and critical thinking, calculation, how I look after myself. Particularly in the schools, but no, the colleges, universities, it should be part of every program.
There is a void in education system in actually embedding financial literacy in the curriculum. There's lots of great things in the curriculum, but this is an element where it's not as specifically called out as it might be, and it's certainly a crucial skill.
For people's individual financial literacy, part of it is going to be getting people to understand, I will have to put money aside for education.
Canadians themselves are changing. We tend to spend a lot longer in school than we used to spend in school. So one of the things that we've seen is that people change jobs a lot more frequently than they used to. The average millennial worker, for example, is changing jobs every 2 to 3 years. There's less and less available for people who are going to school from governments at a time in which we're seeing tuition greatly expand, particularly if you're working in those STEM areas. So as a result of that, it's going to take a period of time in which you're going to have to make an investment in yourself, the same way that, for example, you might invest in something like your retirement.
We have lots of stories and headlines about individual debt crises, countries' debt crises, and so the financial literacy pillar of junior achievements programs really equip those youth to be able to set a budget, learn how to manage their money, how to invest wisely. So as they prepare to go off to post-secondary, we ask them to talk about, okay, if you make this much in your summer job, how much do you think it's going to cost you to live on campus or off campus? What's your tuition going to cost?
It's important to learn about money, so you have money for school and education. If your money's in your bank and you're only getting 1% and the prices are going up by 3%, you're losing 2% each year, so you should invest your money. And you can do RESPs, and then you get money for education.
Our next speaker, she has more than 500,000 views on social media. Welcome, Carlie. The stage is yours.
This year happens to be the 100th birthday of Canada's income tax system. I hope for kids to learn how to do math so then they can get a good job and have a successful future.